Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Meenakshi from GVM Girls College, Sonipat. Students, in my previous lecture, I told you about the quadratic equations and some types of equations reducible to the quadratic equation. In my present lecture, today, we again discuss some more problems that can be reduced to the quadratic equations. So let's discuss the one among that is type 4, that is reciprocal equations. Reciprocal equations are the equations in which the coefficients from the beginning are same as the coefficients from the end. Like for example, if I consider an equation of degree 4, that it can be of this form: ex4 bx cube, then cx square, then bx, then a is equal to 0. Such type of equation in which the coefficient from the beginning is same as the coefficient from the end. First coefficient from the beginning is same as the first coefficient from the end. The second coefficient from the beginning is same as the second coefficient from the end, and the middle as well. Okay. So this type of equations are called reciprocal equation, and these may be of degree 4. You can solve of degree 5, degree 6. If any equation, reciprocal equation, is of degree 4, how do you solve such type of equations? You just divide this equation by x square. Let's write one by one. If degree is 4, then divide throughout by x square. Okay, then you may get the factors. If I divide these by x square, what do I have? Then I have ax square plus bx plus c plus b by x plus a by x square is equal to 0. Okay, then take a common. You get x square plus 1 by x square plus b common, x plus 1 by x plus c is equal to 0. So in this type of equation of degree 4, either you get this term x plus 1 by x, or you get the term x minus 1 by x. Suppose here it will be having minus sign, then it will be of minus sign, and in that case we'll get a factor x minus 1 by x. Okay, and then we'll solve by putting x plus 1 by x or x minus 1 by x, whatever you get, by x plus 1 by x as y, or if you get x minus 1 by x, then you will put x minus 1 by x as y, and then squaring you will get this one, this vector. Okay, we'll do one example of this type, but first, if the degree is 4, then you have to divide the equation by x square. If degree is 5, then either x is equal to 1 or x is equal to minus 1. That will be a root. Okay, either x is equal to 1 will be the root, or x is equal to minus 1 will be the root. Then you divide the equation by x minus 1 or x plus 1. If x is equal to 1 is a root, then x minus 1 will be a factor. And if x is equal to minus 1 is a root, then x plus 1 will be a factor. And then you divide the equation throughout by x plus 1 or x minus 1. And then one factor is reduced, and the 5th degree equation then reduced to the 4th degree equation. Okay, and similarly, if the equation is of degree 6, if degree is 6, then both x minus 1 and x plus 1, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1, both will be the root, and in that case we divide the equation by x square minus 1 to get a equation of degree 4. Okay, so these are some types of equations that can be reduced to the quadratic equation by proper substitution. So let's do some examples based upon these equations. So let's do one example of this type. 6x4 plus 5x cube minus 38x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Here you can easily see that the coefficient from the beginning is same as the coefficient from the end. The first and the last is 6, the second and the second last is 5, and middle one is minus 38. So when the equation is of degree 4, what we have to do? We have to divide the equation by x square. So this is, if I divide by x square, I get 6x square plus 5x minus 38 plus 5 by x plus 6 by x square is 0. Okay. Now you take 6 common from these two terms. We get x square plus 1 by x square plus 5 common from these two terms. 5 into x plus 1 by x minus 38 is equal to 0. Now I get this factor of the form x plus 1 by x, then put this factor as y. If you get x minus 1 by x over here, then put x minus 1 by x as y. Now x plus 1 by x is y. Squaring both sides, then you get this term. Squaring both sides. We get x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 is y square. When you square, it will be x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x. X will get cancelled and it will be 2. And from here, we get the value of x square plus 1 by x square as y square minus 2. Now put these two values. This is suppose 1. This is suppose 2 and this is 3. Now use 2 and 3 in 1. Using 2 and 3 in 1. What we have? We have 6 into 6 into y square minus 2 plus 5 into y minus 38 is equal to 0. Now solve this equation. You get 6y square minus 12 plus 5y minus 38 is equal to 0. And then this is very simple quadratic equation. 6y square plus 5y minus 50 is equal to 0. Okay. Now you can solve it easily, that this is a quadratic equation and I have already told you the method how to solve the quadratic equation. And by solving this quadratic equation, you get the value of y and do the back substitution to get the values of x. So let's do it. This is y as plus minus b minus 5 plus minus under root of b square 25 minus 4 into 6 into minus 50. So it will be 50 over here and divided by 2 into 6. So this is minus 5 plus minus under root of 25 plus 1200 divided by 12. So this is minus 5 plus minus under root of 1225 divided by 12. So this is minus 5 plus minus under root, this is 35 whole square. So this is 35 divided by 12. Now we get two values of y, which are y is minus 5 plus 35 divided by 12 and y is minus 5 minus 35 divided by 12. So y will be 35 minus 5 is 30 by 12, that is 5 by 2, and y is 40 by 12, that is minus 40 by 12, and this is minus 10 by 3. Now put these values one by one into this equation. X plus 1 by x is equal to y. We get x plus 1 by x is 5 by 2, or x plus 1 by x is minus 10 by 3. Now we get, when we put x plus 1 by x as 5 by 2, we'll get cross multiply by taking the LCM. X square plus 1 is 5 by 2 x, or you get 2x square plus 2 is 5x, that is 2x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. We have to break this minus 5 into two parts such that their product is 4. So it is 2x square minus 2x minus 4x minus x plus 2 is 0. So 2x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have x minus 2 into 2x minus 1 is 0, and get two values of x. One is 2 and other is 1 by 2, equating each of these as 0. Similarly, you can solve it. We'll get 3x square plus 3 is equal to minus 10x. And in that case, we get 3x square plus 10x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we have again we have to break this 10x into two parts such that their product is 9. So 9 ones are 9 and 9 plus 1 is 10. So I can break it as 3x square plus 9x plus x plus 3 is equal to 0. So here it is 3x into x plus 3 plus 1 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we have x plus 3, 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, and I get x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So as I told you that the quadratic equation have two roots, cubic equation have three roots, equation whose degree is 4 must have 4 roots. So we get 4 values of x, 2, 1 by 2 and minus 3, minus 1 by 3. So this in this way you can solve a reciprocal equation of degree 4. Let's do one example of the reciprocal of equation of degree 5. X raised to the power 5 minus 6x raised to the power 4 plus 7x cube plus 7x square minus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here again you can see that the coefficients from the beginning are same as the coefficients from the end. Okay, so when the equation is of degree 5, then either 1 or minus 1 will be the root. Here you can easily see, if I put x is equal to minus 1, then this term will get cancelled with this with this and this with this. So x is equal to minus 1. By inspection, x is equal to minus 1 is a root. So what we do? We divide this equation by x plus 1. Now when we divide this equation by x plus 1, what we get? X plus 1, inside it is x5 minus 6x4 plus 7x cube plus 7x square minus 6x plus 1. So divide it, we get x raised to the power 4. When multiplied with this x, you will get x raised to the power 5 plus x. Subtract raised to the power 4. It is minus 7x raised to the power 4 plus 7x cube plus 7x square minus 6x plus 1. Now multiply with 7 minus 7x cube. It will be minus 7x raised to the power 4 plus minus 7x cube. Again subtract, plus, plus, cancel. This is 14x cube plus 7x square minus 6x plus 1. So here it is 14x square. So we'll get 14x cube plus 14x minus. So this is minus 7x square minus 6x plus 1 minus 7x square minus 7x minus plus cancel x plus 1. So plus 1. Then you get x plus 1 and this equation will be x plus 1 because one factor is x plus 1 as I have divided it by x plus 1. Inside we have x4 minus 7x cube plus 14x square minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now see, I have divided this equation into two parts. One is linear term and other. See, clearly if this is a reciprocal equation, then this factor will also be a reciprocal equation. Now solve this equation, which is the reciprocal equation of degree 4 as the method I have told you earlier with one example of the example of degree 4, and then you'll get 4 values of x from this vector and 1 value of x from this vector. Okay, so this is the method when you solve equation of degree 5, which is reciprocal equation of degree 5, by resolving it into quadratic factors. Okay. Similarly, you can also solve equation of degree 6, but equation of degree 6 when it is reciprocal, then both x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1 will be the roots of the equations. Let's study some more type of equations that can also be reduced to the quadratic equations, and this type of equations are called irrational equations. Irrational equations are the equations that contains roots of some linear terms or quadratic terms. Let's do it with one example. Suppose you have to solve this type of equation. Solve root 1 minus x 5x, root minus 1 minus 3x is 2. You have to solve this type of equation that contains roots of the linear terms. In this type of equations, what we do is first we square on both sides. Okay, we try to remove these terms that have square roots on them. So when squaring both sides, what we have? This is a, suppose this is b. So a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So we get a square means 1 minus 5x square root and its square. Then square root will get cancelled out and root of 1 minus 3x whole square is plus 2 under root of 1 minus 5x 1 minus 3x is equal to 4. Squaring both sides. Then what we have? 1 minus 5x plus 1 minus 3x plus 2 under root 1 minus 5x minus 3x plus 15x square is 4. So we have 2 minus 8x. 2 minus 8x. Minus 8x. And on the right hand side, we have under root of 1 minus 5x minus 3x plus 15x square is 4. So keep this term containing the square root on one side and rest term on the other side. We'll get 2 under root 1 minus 5x minus 3x plus 15x square is 4 minus 2, 2 plus 8x. 2 plus 8x. And 2 can be taken common from this side and divide this 2. So we'll get 2, this cancelled out, and it is 1 plus 4x. 1 plus 4x. Now see, on the left hand side, we have only square root term, and on the right hand side, we have a linear term, linear polynomial. So again, squaring both sides, the square root of the left hand side will be omitted. So squaring both sides again, we get 1 minus 5x minus 3x plus 15x square is 1 plus 4x whole square. So it is 1 plus 16x square plus 8x. Now see, this equation, when you collect the terms containing x square and x together, you get, what do we have? 16x square, here it is 15x square. So we take the terms on the right hand side, we will get 16x square minus 15x square plus 8x, and this minus 5 minus 3 minus 8x. On this side it will become plus 8x, and the constant terms are cancelled. Here it is 1, here it is 1. So constant term will be cancelled. This is equal to 0. So we get x square plus 16x is 0, and we get x into x plus 16 is equal to 0. We get x is equal to 0, 16. So this type of equations can be solved with this method. Let's do one more example of same type, irrational equations. That contain the square root of the quadratic terms 5x square plus 7x plus 2 minus square root of 4x square plus 7x plus 18 is x minus 4. So when you have the equations having square roots of the quadratic terms 5x square plus 7x plus 2, 4x square plus 7x plus 18 is x minus 4. In this type of equation, when you have the square root of the quadratic terms, what we do, we put this as a, again this as b, and we have a minus b as x minus 4. Now if you have this type of questions in your exam, we know if I get the value of a plus b and then add, then b will get cancelled out. So we try to find the value of a plus b. If you have the value of a plus b, then you try to find the value of a minus b. Now we know that a square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. If you have the value of a minus b, put the value of a minus b and then get a plus b. And if you have the value of a plus b, then put a plus b and getting a minus b. Now a square minus b square is what? A square minus b square. A square is what? 5x square plus 7x plus 2, and b square is what? 4x square plus 7x plus 18. Okay, so by doing a square minus b square, we get 5x square minus 4x square, x square, 7x minus 7x get cancelled out, and 2 minus 18, it is 16. So a square minus b square is x square minus 16, and we know that a square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. So from these two equations, if I substitute a square minus value of a square minus b square and a minus b into this equation, we have x square minus 16 divided by x minus 4 as a plus b. So a plus b is a square minus b square upon a minus b, that is x square minus 16 upon x minus 4, and x square minus 16 is x minus 4 into x plus 4 divided by x minus 4. So we have x plus 4. Now we have the value of a square a minus b, we have the value of a plus b. After adding these, we get the value of a, right? So when we add these 1 and 2, suppose this is star and this is double star. So by adding these two, we get 2a is x minus 4 plus x plus 4. So this is 2x, and it implies a is equal to x. We have x is equal to a. Now a is equal to x means the value of x is square root of a is equal to x means what we have here? A was under root of 5x square plus 7x plus 12, and this is x. Now this is very simple question. You again square on both sides. If I square on both sides, we'll get 5x square, 7x plus 12 is x square. Now this is a very simple quadratic equation. X square come on left hand side, we get 4x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. 4x square plus 7x plus 2, sorry, it is 2, no 12. 4x square plus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we can do it with the help of formula. You will get x is minus 7 plus minus under root of 49 b square minus 4 into a is 4 into 2 divided by 2 into 4. So this is minus 7 plus minus under root of 49 minus 32 divided by 8. So x will be equal to minus 7 plus minus under root of 17 divided by 8. So these are the two values of x that can be evaluated with the help of this equation. So that's all about differential quadratic equations. In my next lecture, we shall study about indices, and till then, thank you.